Greetings everyone, Mega Beatman here, and today I'm starting a brand new Let's Play that is not a Zelda game. What? My first Sonic game for my channel, Sonic Adventure DX, the version that was released on the GameCube in 2003. I no longer have a Dreamcast, and I was tempted to download the Xbox version, but since I still have the GameCube version among my game library, I figured, what the heck, might as well dust it off, play it, and have a good old time. And a good old time I will have here. So first off, let's play as the hero, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Let's get him.
Ah, sweet, sweet memories. It's like going back in time, playing this game and viewing all this footage again. And there's so many things. I mean, look at the graphics here. They're so dated, primitive, but I still like them. Because it brings me back to simpler times, some olden times. And come on, we can appreciate classics. Of course, my channel is dedicated to nostalgia, and this is definitely nostalgic. And here comes the hero, Sonic the Hedgehog, being as cocky as ever.
Oh yeah! This is happening! What's up?
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself! Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
Right away, we begin with a boss battle, Chaos Zero. Yes, the very first thing Sonic does in his transition to 3D, fight a boss. Not running through a level, just fighting a boss. And this boss is pathetically easy if you know what to do. Just keep a distance, stay away from his ever-stretchy arms, Reminds me of Stretch Armstrong for some reason. But just keep running and don't let him get the chance to stretch out and hit you. And in 3 hits, it's dead. It's interesting how they've added a, well, life meter to the boss, but hey, I want to keep track on how many hits I'm dealing this guy, how much damage it's taking. And like that, that's the boss.
Come on, you big drip! Where you going?
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction! Ha 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 ha!
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails! Ah, what am I gonna do with you?
Random teleporting people for the win! Gotta love this game. So, we're off to rescue Tails in Emerald Coast. Now, I would consider Emerald Coast to be the Green Hill Zone of the 3D Sonic games. Well, for one, it's the very first level we play through in a 3D Sonic game. And there are elements of this level that will appear in other games. For example, take Sonic Heroes. They have a first level known as a Seaside Hill / Ocean Palace, and Sonic 06 with Wave Ocean. That definitely takes elements from this level and tries to incorporate it into that level, and, well, I'm not going to talk about Sonic 06 as much because, I mean, even though Wave Ocean incorporates a lot of Emerald Coast's themes into its level. From the footage I've seen on YouTube, that terrible. And they even incorporate the whale chasing element seen here. So yeah. But I'm talking about this game here. Let's talk about this much superior game. All right. Now, here are my conditions for playing this LP. 1. Am I going to get every single emblem in this game? No. Will I raise Chow and show you how I raise the Chow? No. Will I play through all 6 characters? Yes. I mean, you got to. It's pretty much a requirement if you're playing this game. You have to play all 6 characters to unlock the final story, and, well, to beat the entire game, you have to beat final story, which means we're going to have to play as Big the Cat. Now, I know there are big fans out there, I know people love the fishing aspect, but, that sort of thing is reserved for a Zelda game. And, so speaking of which, what I'm doing right here is, I'm going to be uploading both Sonic Adventure and Twilight Princess at the same time. And what I mean by that is I'll upload a Twilight Princess video one day, and I will upload a Sonic Adventure playthrough the next day, so on and so forth, alternating between the two until one of them is finished. And by the looks of things, it looks like Sonic Adventure will finish first because, well, his gameplay is fast. It's all about the speed. Speed is the key. We need greasing fast speed. Lightning fast speed. I mean, ugh. I mean, there are aspects to being slow. I mean, you gotta appreciate being slow. Sometimes being slow can... I mean, if you're a cautious player, being slow, looking out for danger, there's nothing wrong with being slow sometimes. And I completely ignore the gameplay because the footage practically speaks for itself, folks. It practically speaks for itself. Anyway, cutscene.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharge! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins, the fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Yeah, now we can play as Tails if we want to. And it's the great thing about this game, folks. If you start as Sonic and you meet Tails, you automatically unlock his gameplay. And if you want to, you can quit playing as Sonic right now and start Tails' gameplay. And if Tails meets, like, Knuckles, for example, you can quit Tails' gameplay and start with Knuckles, and so on and so forth. But for the sake of this LP, I'm going to stick with Sonic's story until the very end, and then I'll switch over to Tails, and then to Knuckles, and so on and so forth, until all stories are done. So let's go to Tails' workshop, and stand by for incoming red eggs and ham.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work!
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds! Better not interfere, or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force, the hard way!
Dean Bristow. May he rest in peace. Anyway, we are fighting the Egg Hornet. And it's easy. Dodge the missiles, wait until he tries to drill into the ground, and homing attack. 3 times, dead. So, you gotta love the dialogue of this game. Or else I'll take him by force, the hard way. Isn't that kind of redundant, don't you think? Take him by force the hard way. Isn't the hard way considered by force? But why am I questioning this logic right here? And you gotta respect Dean Bristow's performance as Dr. Eggman, because he gives it this quality hamness that can only be fitting of the good doctor. And I love Mike Pollock. I love the guy to death. But you gotta appreciate where Eggman's hamminess, his craziness comes from. And I'm talking about the games, though. I'm not talking about the cartoons or anything. I'm just talking about the games. But still, this Eggman it has a fountain of memes right here. You know, old system full power, or get a load of this, or he's not going to get away with this. It's like you gotta admire, you gotta respect Dean Bristow's performance in this game and the future games that he voices. Speaking of which, here comes yet another cutscene. So enjoy.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on, Chaos! Time to eat!
Chaos? Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh, yes! It's just as the stone tablets predicted! His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald! With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible! And work for me! Together, we'll destroy Station Square! And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all! Come on, Chaos! Let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails!
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform, so it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Eggman, you'll get your Robotnik Land, Eggman Land in Sonic Unleashed. But right now, let's go hunt down those emeralds before Eggman does. Now, back in 1999, when this game was first released for the Dreamcast, who would have thought that they have to go to Tails' workshop to pick up this key to access Windy Valley? Who would have thought? I mean, granted, there are probably game guides available when this game was sold, but for those who do not like the idea of using game guides, who would have thought to just do this? I mean, they would have figured it out eventually, but I mean, the internet existed back then, but it's not like it is today. No, there are no YouTube videos, there are no game backs available, so people just had to rely on pure skill, timing, and luck, and thorough searching to essentially find what you need. And don't forget, there are those glowy to call balls all around that can give you helpful hints. But I should be talking about this level, Windy Valley, our second level, and yep, our goal is to reach the end where a Chaos Emerald is waiting for us. And this is one aspect I also like about Sonic Adventure, getting those Chaos Emeralds. Now, I'll get to that in just a moment. Getting free life. Yeah, let's just get down here and... Oh, look at that! Look at that! A tornado is carrying a hedgehog! Yeah, that's terrible. That was bad.
Head straight up. You should be able to get
And it also seems to have absorbed some of the stage as well. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, the Chaos Emerald. Yeah, one of the gimmicks I like about this game and the other 3D games is you don't have to enter special stages in order to get the Chaos Emerald. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I like a good challenge. I like the special stages, but you know, every now and again, this going into a zone where you have to do half pipes, collect rings, and avoid bombs and other stuff can get pretty tedious after a while. A little variety would help. Oh, and hello there, music from Green Grove Zone Act 1 from Sonic 3D Blast. It's good that you are in this game too. Oh, and I've read somewhere that the Windy Hill portion, you know, the portion before the tornado, that music is from the special stage music from Sonic 3D Blast, the Mega Drive / Genesis version. And frankly, I don't hear it. I don't hear it one bit, to be honest, because I suppose it's all remixed and all flashy and all fancy and stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, back to the whole Chaos Emerald scenario. Yeah, all we have to do is just reach the end of the level, grab the Chaos Emerald, move on to the next level, and so on and so forth. Sonic Adventure 2 has the characters, especially Shadow and Rouge, hunt down the Chaos Emeralds, and Tails already has one in his possession. And in Sonic Generations, you get Chaos Emerald for being a boss. And see, they make Chaos Emerald gathering so much easier and convenient for plot relevance. Come on, get up there. There we go. You know, this level can be a little disoriented, if make you a little sick if you have motion sickness. But hey, if you have motion sickness, you should not be playing or watching any Sonic games. And you can tell it's pretty easy to rack up lives in this game. And well, when we get into later areas, those lives will come in handy, as you can sometimes die due to bad camera angles. Yeah, one of the things Sonic games, especially the 3D versions, have always had trouble with are the camera angles. You'd be moving at supersonic speed at one moment, and suddenly the camera turns into this direction. It's like, oh no! And you, bam, you accidentally fly off a cliff. Don't you just love Sonic games, folks? Oh yeah, I got my emerald. Yay. Oh yeah.
Not bad.
I should probably be talking about these level C's and stuff right quick before I go. Basically, in the levels, they're divided into levels C, B, and A. Level C is pretty much the main game objective, get to the Chaos Emerald and so on and so forth. B is essentially gather this much rings and then hit the capsule. Same thing with A, and so on and so forth. Well, folks, we will head back to Station Square and continue our hunt for the Chaos Emeralds in Part 2. So, we'll see you then.